Hiya, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go up 3 wainwrights. We're going to start off today by going up Dollywaggon Pike, and then we're going to work our way over to Nethermost Pike and then up to the third biggest in the country, which is Helvellyn. This route avoids Striding Edge and Swirl Edge and it goes in the back, but there's some beautiful views all the way around, so well worth a look. Right, let's have a look at it.
On the A591, just north of Grasmere, we work our way up Grisedale. The waterfalls accompany us all the way up the 300 metre ascent until we level off and then go to Grisedale Tarn. Once at the Tarn, we turn left. There's a further 200 metre ascent up to Dollywagon, where we can take up fantastic views, then onto High Crag and Nethermost Pike, hugging the edge of the cliffs all the way so we can make the most of the views. Once we've summited Helvellyn, the third highest mountain in England, we work our way down, passing Neathermost Pike on our left. Then there's a winding path down the mountain, via Combgale, and taking the views of Thirlmere. Once we hit the path at the bottom, we take a straight road to the next set of waterfalls before making our way across the fields to the car.
Alison's with me today. There she is, just running ahead. Hello! The path itself's quite decent. It's a little bit stony, quite grippy, but we're going up there and going round. If you go that way, you'll end up on a completely different mountain. On this first bit, this is the way we're going up in the book. So it's up raised back here, and you can see the waterfalls on the way up. Get to Grisedale Tarn, and then we go this quite steep. This is it's about 200 metres going up. Then it levels off, and Dollywaggon Pike's just there with its brilliant views out. Behind me here, you can see Steel Fell, and over in the distance there, you've got the Lion and the Lamb, so Helm Crag. And I did this the other week, so if you fancy having a look at that after this, have a look. Good family walk. It's a bit boggy on top, but it's a great one to get out for about a sort of 12-14k walk. So initially it's a gradual climb up here. I'm heading up towards the waterfall over there. It's relatively steady going up. It's easy path though, you can see it, it's dead clear. Just near the end of the first kilometre of the walk, you come to top of the waterfall here on raised back, and got some other little tributaries just joining it here. Roughly 1k up from this waterfall just behind me. I just want to show you a few things on this walk that are not Striding Edge, not Swirl Edge. There's more to Helvellyn than just going that way up. You can see a great valley in a bit, and then walk around to see the 3 wainwrights on the way. Yeah, it's a bit climby. These waterfalls go for pretty much the whole ascent. Here's the final bit. So we go for the first k of the walk. Great bit of interest going up. Then we're going to flatten out a little bit when we get past that. It levels off near the top, so flatter walk now for a little bit while we catch our breath. Then we head our way up to our first wainwright of the day. You can probably hear now the becks calm down into a stream again. We're heading up here to Grisedale Tarn, then we're going to veer off to the left, then head up Dollywaggon. Sun's out today, absolutely amazing. It's the first week of spring. As you come up here, just continuing up the same path, and that's Seat Sandal just on this side. What we're going to do is go up, and then we'll get to the Tarn and head up to Dollywagon on that side. It's a pretty well constructed path all the way. Look at them steps. It's the first week of spring and there's a few people around, but on the other side from Path Devon it'll be absolutely rammed now. So I just wanted to show you that although we are going up Helvellyn, which is the third highest in England. It can be quite quiet, even in the springtime. Still coming up that same path. There's not really anywhere to veer off just yet, so it's pretty straightforward to get here. We've hit this bit. Probably remains of a mine works or something. Not sure what these are for. You see them all over the Lake District though. Look, someone's made a bird table. Okay, it's just arrived at the tarn. Grisedale Tarn's just there. This is our route from here, so we're at Grisedale Tarn, working on up to Dollywaggon Pike, over to Nethermost Pike, and then finally to Helvellyn. So from this point where the tarn is, we're just going to turn off and then head up there. Now as you're approaching this, the only word I can think of is daunting. It looks pretty steep, so I've got to get all the way up there. Woo! Got the way the light's striking that just behind me there. Fantastic. We've not come from Seat Sandal, but Seat Sandal's just opposite, and we'll see that. We're going to go straight up that wall. Let's put it down there as county boundary. Past the gate post, which is a weird little sticking up post, but there is another path that crosses it, and then we'll go all the way up to the top of Dollywaggon Pike. It is pretty steep, but look at the tarn shimmering. Dollywaggon on this side, it is quite grassy all the way up, but it's fairly easy going. Well, I mean, technically easy going, it's quite steep. It's got great views though, look at that. This up is about 200 metres of the steepness that you're looking at here. So it is pretty stiff, but it's quick. Just for perspective, if we look back, I'm about, I don't know, not even halfway up this yet, but that steel fell over there, so we're way above that now. From here, St Sunday's Crag, Fairfield, and a bit of the Fairfield Horseshoe, Seat Sandal, and over here you've got part of the green burn round. You can just see steel fell at the top there. This is flattening out now. We're just going to go a bit further up and that'll round off to the top there. From doing quite a few hikes in the winter, it's a bit hit and miss what's happening with the cloud base and if it's too low to get a view out. Today it's really high cloud, so that's great news. You can see all the way to the sea. You see Windermere over there as well, and Coniston Water over there. Alright, we're approaching the top. There's a random post here, but that is not the top. A little bit of a way to go yet. That dog's thinking that post handy. Oh, lovely. This is actually part of a longer path going round, and we're just going to hit this post but carry on straight up to there. It is a great route this, if you want just an alternative to Striding Edge and Swivel Edge. If you fancy a change or just don't fancy doing those two, then this still affords you fantastic views all the way out. There we go, proof as if it were needed. So a little bit of snow today because it is spring. It's about 8 degrees. So when I came up on the other Helvellyn video, that's where I came up as the quiet way, which avoids the crowd at Patterdale, and you join the hole in the wall or gap in the wall a bit further up. Well, that is a view. Yeah, Wainwright says in the books, if you're going to do this walk, just hug the edge of the ridge as you go up, because this is really the start of it, and then as you go around the edge from Dollywagon and hit the other 3 Wainwrights, you're going to get fantastic views like that all the way. A little bit of snow as we come up. Woo! Bitey wind. That's the top of Dollywaggon. I can just see over in the distance Cat Stye Cam just popping up there. The whole view out, so you've got St Sunday's Crag on this side. Helvellyn's pretty much in front, we'll be able to see that in a sec. And when we're down here, that's the summit, and you're looking towards there where we're going. So we're going to High Crag, and then we're off to Nethermost Pike, then Helvellyn's just behind it. Right, so Helvellyn, we're going from Dollywaggon Pike over to Nethermost Pike and then just over to Helvellyn there. Just heading from Dollywaggon, which you can see behind me, and we're going over to High Crag, which is just up there, and Nethermost Pike, which is just behind it. You can see the ridge there, the striding edge, just in the distance. It's a dead clear path this, it's really obvious where you need to go. It's just hugging the edge as you wait around there to eventually Nethermost Pike. Just going up now to the top of High Crag, and this is it. There we go. So from here we're going to continue to work our way over towards Helvellyn, which is over there. Right, the view, so I'm going to actually get on top of this. Actually get up it. Right, let's get the best view around from High Crag. Right, there's the view from High Crag. See all the way through all the valley. That's Dollywaggon that we've just been on. And all the central fells. Wow! From the summit here on High Crag, we're going to work our way over to Nethermost Pike, and then we'll go to Helvellyn over there. So really on this one, if you go up Dollywaggon, then that's a really steep up, but once you've done it, it's fine, and there's no, there's no danger on this. You can see yourself, it's a field walk, so we're just walking along there towards Nethermost Pike, then another pretty much grassy walk up to Helvellyn. So if you just want to admire the views without the danger, the striding edge and swivel edge, then it's definitely a good one. The Dollywaggon and High Crag are just behind me. We're going this way towards Nethermost Pike. If you go at the middle here of the fell, it's less interesting, so what I'd advise you to do is just sticks to the path around the edge, and you can take in the views the whole time. It makes it much more interesting than just walking across essentially a field. If you come down here, you can see that is Striding Edge, just going across there. And then Catslide Cam just behind it, that's a wainwright as well. And that's Helvellyn just up there. So it's a cracking view out. So as we're just walking across here, it's going to pop to the summit of Nethermost Pike, which is here. The actual ground's quite rocky on top, so you'll know you're on it. But that's the actual summit cairn there. This is the summit. This is Nethermost Pike, and then you can see it's quite a straight walk. And there's Helvellyn. Wind's getting up now. The path from Nethermost Pike is quite straightforward, really clear. There you go. So we're going all the way up there, then beyond that crest is the summit of Helvellyn. Again, you might wonder why we might include Nethermost Pike, but that's your view as you come up. So, you know, again, totally spectacular. You got that all the way to Helvellyn. These guys are coming from Striding Edge. The wind shelter's just there, but here is a plaque. And weird little story. It's the first aeroplane to land on a mountain in Great Britain. Did so on this spot on December the 22nd, 1926. It's John Lemming, or Leeming, and Bert Hinkler. So those guys landed the plane on here just to prove actually how nimble modern aircraft were, and then took off and nearly hit one of the ridges. So just go pop up to the summit and see what it looks like from there. As you come up here, this is the actual summit, and you've got Swirl Edge just there, and then Catslide Cam, Red Tarn's just down here, and that is Striding Edge there. Loads of people though go over to the trigger point, which is over there, thinking that's the summit, but it's not. It's this innocuous pile of stones here. Right, we're just going to head back down now. So I'll go back past the plaque again, and then we're going to go down. We don't go to Nethermost Pike, we're just going to take that one off there and down into the valley. If you've enjoyed the video, just click on the like, and if you want to see a few more of these, just click on subscribe and you'll see the new ones as I start to do them. Okay, let's head down then and see where that pub is. Approaching Nethermost Pike again now, and it's up there, but this time we're going to go this way and then round back to the car. Go Couple of birds there. It's either mating season or close combat. Very similar things. As we're coming down, there's a bit of a wiggly path, and you come adjacent to the green burn round that I was on the other week, so have a look at that video. Steel Fell is at the top here, then you're going over to Goat Crag, Gibson Knot, and then Helm Crag there right at the end. Then down to Grasmere. After the very busy top of Helvellyn, and it rightly is so, and there's quite a few ways to get there. This down, we haven't really seen anybody at all, so it's dead quiet. So if you want a really quiet walk up to Helvellyn, then this is a great route to do. It's a really quiet walk down as well. We've seen absolutely nobody, and you get cracking views all the way, so all that is opening up to you. As we come down, this is Camgill at the side, and then that goes all the way down to Thirlmere down there. Get that cracking view of Thirlmere as we come down here. Look at that, picture perfect. Silver stream there, winding its way through the hills. When I'm doing Helvellyn, and it's that usual walk from Patterdale up and back round, to be honest, I find the walk back a bit boring. But this is beating it hands down. Look at that. Once we hit that turn, we're straight on this path all the way down to near the car. As we get down to the roads in the last kilometre, you come across this. It's the waterfall at Birkside Gill. Let's just have a little look at that. There we go, look at that coming down. Ooh. you're doing this walk, eventually you come to this permitted footpath, so we've just been down that way. And now we're going to go over a little stream. There's Alison going for it. Is it survivable? It doesn't look like you're supposed to come down here, but the finger post is pointing down here. So that's it. You've got to navigate that and then get back to the car. Here we go then. It's alright. Bit of fun. Then you're over this stile, down to the road. It's a bit higgledy-piggledy. Couple of minutes. One done. And then another one. You don't actually have to walk on the road, you just walk along the side. But the road is just there. Right, so this is where we started again, really. There's the gill going up. Right, and there's the car parking area. Oh, tumble down.